Hello everyone and welcome to Panorama. My name is Margaret Efoge and today we will be discussing marriage, polygamy and how it has affected us all generally. Now, in the wake of Yul Edochie's new wife announcement, the matter of polygamy has reawakened. Imagine that the topic of polygamy has been a widely discussed topic since the 1960s, a burning issue that has caused a debate. So it didn't just start with Yul Edochie, but this debate has been with us for a very long time. Now, polygamy as we all know it goes back to the time of our forefathers. At the time, our fathers were liable to marry more than one woman. They would tell you it's for procreation purpose or farming purpose. I mean, for them, it was the more the merrier, right? Now, let us take a sneak peek into the 2013 Demographic and Health Survey implemented by the National Population Commission. It would interest you to know that 33% of women in Nigeria reported that their husbands have more than one wife. Do you know that under the civil law, Nigeria does not even recognize polygamous unions? However, 12 out of the 36 Nigerian states recognize polygamous marriages as being equivalent to monogamous marriages. All 12 states are governed by the Sharia law, and they are Bauchi, Borno, Gombe, Jigawa, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Kebbi, Niger, Sokoto, Yobe, and Zamfara. These states allow a man to take more than one wife. Now, although it is not exactly legal in Nigeria, it is still not prohibited as restrictions are rarely enforced. Now, let us go back to Yul Edochie. I don't think the debate was about him getting married. I want to believe that it was in the way and manner at which he made the announcement. For me, it was the audacity of him announcing his new wife to the world via Instagram, and then the new wife now coming to say she's not ashamed to say she's nothing without Jesus. Then she took it a step further and hailed Yul's wife. This announcement from Yul and the attitude of his new wife, Judy Austin, totally waters down the women supporting women statement, which, if I say, is fast becoming all talks and no heart. I ask, where is the support? Or should I even ask, where is the conscience? Young ladies now derive pleasure in having illicit affairs with married men, hiding under the pretense of they are more mature and they know how to take care of their women. You see, I recently stumbled on a write-up where someone said a man who has more wives automatically bets more children and has a greater chance of his family enjoying immortality. This was far back in 2013 and we are in 2022 and some persons still told this path. Even popular businessman Cubana Chief Priest said polygamy is dangerous. It is a huge problem that ends up destroying an entire generation with hate, competition and jealousy. Now see, whether we agree to disagree or disagree to agree, it is pertinent, first of all, that as Africans, we realize that monogamy is not our scenic route. We only just accommodated it out of love for our partners or for the Western culture we have imbibed. Just like we embraced the Western education when the Christian missionaries introduced it to us, that was how we embraced monogamy. It was never our style. Now, though the official marriage registry only allows for one wife, it also has a clause that allows for a marriage under customary law, that is a marriage contracted in accordance with native law and custom of a particular ethnic group. Now, the case of you who came out to celebrate 17 years of being with a stressless woman, he should have at least accorded his wife the respect of letting her know. Of course, she might have suspected he was cheating, but that he did it to the point of betting a child and paying the bride price of the lady was totally uncalled for and disrespectful to his wife. And then he coming out again to say real men own up and take responsibility, fake men they hide for back they run, is a decay, now man you be, is the effrontery for me. Like, no matter what, it is the effrontery for me. Respect, they say, is reciprocal. Now, his brother, Uche, who came out after so many backlash, he finally bowed to pressure and decided to speak on the issue. He made a valid point when he said, have you ever tried controlling an adult? Now, I understand him when he says, have you ever tried controlling? Can you even control an adult? Is the word. Now, that was after he indirectly called the new wife of his brother a mistake and then justified his statement by saying that you just wanted to make things right and it took a lot of courage for him to do that. It's funny how you talk about courage. Because Yul has been committing adultery. There is no two ways about it. He has been committing adultery before he even decided to tie the knot with the lady. And this can be likened to bigamy, which is a criminal offense punishable with imprisonment in Nigeria. Section 31 of the Matrimonial Causes Act further provides that a party to a marriage can claim damages for adultery if such an act is not condoned, unless, of course, it has been decriminalized. That only if it has been decriminalized. Now, your dad, let's even talk about our veteran actor, Yul Edochie, who shared his views on polygamy at some point in time. He said, marrying two women doesn't mean you're a man. It just means you're about to suffer and bring confusion among your generations. Now, that is from your dad's mouth to your ears. Now, with all of this debate here and there, making waves on the internet, a certain statement struck me and it has got me wondering. The man said, maybe he did it to avoid committing adultery. That is a ridiculous statement, because who says that men that are polygamous can't cheat? Who says they can't cheat? Who says they ain't liable to cheat? If you were married to a woman and you suddenly found interest in another woman outside of your home, what do we call that? Now, the question should be, has polygamy come to stay? Or has our African culture messed up our morals? One Mila Kundera once said, making love with a woman and sleeping with a woman are two separate passions, not merely different but opposite. Love does not make itself felt in the desire for copulation, but in the desire for shared sleep. I will leave us on that note. Now, with this, I say many thanks for listening to this podcast. Of course, I would like to hear your thoughts on the issue. My name is Yul Edochie. Bye for now.